All right, and we are live. That was actually, again, like this morning with the law show, having issues going live. Probably because I am at Talent Land in Guadalajara, Mexico. The amount of people here is crazy, and the bandwidths are not functioning very well. But hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vase. You can see what's going on behind me. I just spoke on the Bitso stage right here below me. That was the Bitso stage. And you can see what this conference looks like once again in Guadalajara, Mexico. This is where I've been. Hey, David, you want to wave hi? That's David. David Paul. He was on my channel debating with Murad and Willie about the bottom being in. I should get you another mic. Come on up. Where's my other mic? You still think the bottom's in?
Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Where's my microphones? God damn it. Here they are. All right. Am I still streaming? I think it's so. Speaker. No, microphone. Boom. Clip that on. Let me catch the live chat. Let me make sure everything's functioning. I'm gonna close this as well. And hey guys, everything working? Where's the tequila? We were drinking tequila earlier. So here's David.
Hey guys.
He was on our YouTube channel with the big debate. So you still think the bottom's in?
Yeah, I'm sticking to it. I'd like to see the price test the 4K to 4,300 area, and let's take it from there.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna pull up the chart so you guys see what's going on behind me. And I'm speaking on this stage, the blockchain land stage with Jose Rodriguez in about an hour and a half. So David and I were actually out getting lunch when the news broke that, you wanna tell people what happened?
No.
No. Let's just say David had to leave lunch and run to his Airbnb because he's an active trader and I'm not, and I continue to enjoy lunch. And that's the difference between my life and his life, okay? It's like, it's Bitcoin, right? Like, you can't take a minute off, right?
Yeah,
you have to like, and now, like next week, you're gonna be like, I am not moving from my desk. I am gonna sit here and trade, and it will be boring as hell. But the moment you walk away to get some food, what happens? Bitfinex blows up, and the price starts to crash.
Right, exactly what happened. Had to leave for a little bit. My steak got cold.
Yeah.
Made it back.
All right, guys, let's go take a look at the charts, and then we go from there. Oh, wait, so what do you think? What's your opinion of the Bitfinex situation?
Well, there had already been several signs from a TA perspective that price was topping out. I think it was just the perfect catalyst to bring us down and retest the 4K area and see what's what finally, right?
So, as a short-term trader, are you long right now or short? Are you buying this dip yet or no?
No, not yet. For sure. I actually shorted that top. We took some profits. We're remaining in for a little bit and taking it step by step.
All right, cool. You want to stick around right here, or you gonna go back down?
I'm
all right, cool. Just don't forget to unclip the mic, but feel free to comment as you like. All right, let's go to screen share, guys. Let's take a look at what the hell's going on here. Whoa. Whoa. That's the hourly chart. The hourly chart is still going down. So you had this somewhat of a long wick, but not long enough. Another hour goes by of neutral prices, and now we're going lower. This is on a 4 of 9 hourly, and I would be looking for at least a 9 somewhere along the lows. I don't believe 5,000 is going to hold.
I agree.
Now, here is the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is just getting started. 4-hour chart had a beautiful 913 at the high.
Nice.
Told you to get out, okay? Now, we'll get to the timing in a second. What the hell is going on behind us? Here's the daily chart. Couldn't look more beautiful. Like I was telling people, you gotta get out when the 9 is coming because You don't know what's going to happen. And just like with Boeing, same thing happened. It was like a weekly and a daily 9 at Boeing right before the crashes came. But look, this indicator is not magic. It's not going to predict a plane crash. It's not going to predict the Bitfinex implosion, right? But what it does do is it tells you when price is exhausted. And when price is exhausted, the smallest piece of news can set it off. And another thing I like to stress on my channel, people have, especially in crypto, have this tendency to confuse news events with fundamental analysis.
Right.
They're not the same thing. This is not a fundamental event unless you had internal information. If you were researching Bitfinex like Bitfinex does, and you actually knew the day that this is going to happen, that's fundamental analysis. But finding out about the news at the same time as everyone else, or maybe an hour before everyone else, is not fundamental analysis. That's just reaction to the news. And you have to identify whether it's going to drop the price or raise the price.
It actually bounced a little bit. It's going to pump or down, right? Like bank run, similar to what we saw last year.
Yeah, because you don't know. You don't know how the masses are going to take the news event. And for example, had this news occurred at the $3,000 low, it could have helped rally the price because people would have been like, great, a scammy exchange is out. You know, now we can get back to business. So it happens within the news cycle. And news doesn't change the trend. Don't come back to me and say that it was the Bitfinex news that took down the market. The market was already going down for a full 24 hours before the news broke. So it topped before that. Here is the 12-hour chart. The 12-hour chart has been very good with sequential. And same thing here. The 12-hour, the daily, the 4-hour told you to get out yesterday. Even the day before yesterday, it told you to get out. Now, the weekly chart is where it's going to get interesting. You have the $5,000 line. Clearly, we're not going to pass this moving average this week. I'm pretty confident in that. And will this set off a full-blown pullback? Now, here is the best way for tone base to become a bull. If this pullback is orderly and it makes it to a clean low 4,000s and then reverses off of a combination of 4,000, and maybe this moving average will come up fast enough, I'm not sure. But if we can bounce strong off of 4,000 and start to challenge the $5,000 high after the $4,000 reversal, I will then potentially admit to the low being in. Until that happens, I will assume that this is going to take us under 4,000 and under 3,000.
That's exactly my scenario. And that's actually pretty healthy for the market, going back to 4K, retesting that, may regain the confidence from buyers, and then perhaps consolidating into another triangle formation or sort of consolidation between 4K and 5,5200, something like that. Consolidate, squeeze the price a little bit, and prepare for another breakout.
The absolute perfect scenario for the 3,000 being the low is for the price to pull back into 4,000.
Right.
Then pull up to about 4,800. No, actually pull back up to about 5,500. Then pull back to about 45. Then pull back, then go back up to 55. Then go back down to about 48. Make this giant ascending triangle between now and say November, December into year end. And then the upcoming halving in May will bust us out of that triangle. Not to mention my October 5th critical date. I don't know what's going to happen. My best guess.
This is Martin Armstrong stuff, right?
Yeah. This is the Martin Armstrong Pi cycle stuff applied to Bitcoin. Now, it doesn't have to come in at the low. It could come in at a new high. It could also be the breakout of a giant ascending triangle that I would love to see form with the 5,500 being the horizontal top. and then this date could be
I'll
the
take a
breakout
symmetric
date.
triangle as well. I take it as well.
Symmetric could be tricky, but any kind of a triangle would be beneficial.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, guys. I would not be catching this falling knife. Ooh, this is interesting. The leverage longs drop like a rock. Wow, look at this. This is the long-short ratio on Bitfinex.
You have the max funding rates?
The BitMax funding rates?
Yeah.
I don't. If you remember the website.
It's an indicator in TradingView.
It is?
Yeah, yeah.
As an indicator up here?
Yeah, yeah. Just look for BitMax funding rates.
There it is. BitMax
funding rates. It's by neobutane. This one right here, 170. Like
this one.
That one. Yeah. Maybe go to the 4-hour candle.
Oh, I got it up there twice. Yeah, I'm on the wrong candle here. Hold on. Why are they in different color? It's kind of weird. All right, come on. I hate not working with them. Why isn't it going away? There it is. All right. So what is this telling us?
So pretty much the idea of
it's not a daily, but we can go to 4-hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the idea behind this is to use it as a counter indicator. So for instance, you can see. Let me go back to the daily right quick. The price is this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pretty much can see that right before dumping from 6K, funding rates were really positive, which means the majority of the market was long. And since the market tends to punish the most people, it had to dump, right? This also was confirmed by, as Oglio Gold called it, like the contango situation for the drop. So right after that, we saw a complete flip.
Oh yeah, huge negative.
And it stayed there for months and months before the breakout, right? The interesting part for me is that even after the breakout, we still see consistent negative funding rates. So I would expect, if this structure continues on the lows to be negative for several months, I would expect this to be a consolidation, like the triangle we just described, that would break out into the upside for sure. Like for sure, I would like it would buck up your case and Tyler's that this is a bull trap if the funding rates were like super like quickly flip to positive right quick, right? And stay there for as long as the breakdown has occurred, right? Like several weeks.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see how this untangles with Bitfinex. Though right now on Bitfinex, this is the last time the long-short ratio was this low, was right here at this top, and then that was that first pop to 4,200, and then the drop. So this actually, this actually favors the bulls at the moment, as we're really low, and then we went up. So a lot of stuff's favoring the bulls, but this is panic selling right now, and you can't be catching this falling knife yet. You gotta wait. I would catch this falling knife in about 6 hours. If it falls deep enough, there will be some kind of a little pullback. But remember, the 4-hour, the 12-hour, the daily, they're all bearish. They're all bearish. So I want to see this pull back to 4,000, and then we reevaluate the whole situation. All right, guys, let's see how gold's doing. Gold's bouncing on this 9. So this could be a short-term bounce in gold. The euro is tanking. Look at that. That is the weekly euro. Oh, I know. And I said, like, once this green line breaks, that's the last form of support. Euro, I think, is done. I have no idea what's going on in Europe. I've been too busy. Please head over to Martin Armstrong's blog, and I'm sure he's covered it very well. But the euro is in deep, deep, deep trouble. From a TA perspective, this is a bona fide disaster. The RSI is going to go into oversold. It's going to break the new lows.
Well, you can see, but it's very, very forced. A slight bullish divergence, but it's too elongated. I don't like those that much.
Like the euro is in serious, serious trouble here.
yeah, pretty much. If that doesn't take, we're going straight to that blue level. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope the audio and the video is good. Let me just get confirmation that the audio video is good. Oh yeah, we're in a little bit of a delay, but anyway. So yeah, the euro looks like it's in serious trouble. I wish I looked at this chart like any time this year, because I don't think I have. All right, we're all set. And but yeah, so euro looks terrible. S&P 500 today is a huge earnings day. I have no idea how Amazon did. They reported like an hour or two ago. The S&P is toppy right here. We hit a combo 13. We never got to the sequential 13, unfortunately. But the combo 13 is pretty bad. So let's give it a break. Let's wait till earnings end. Oh, this bullshit. So, did you see this? So TradingView has removed data from S&P and Dow if you are logged in to TradingView. If you are logged out, you can see it.
That's a bug or?
No, regulation.
Oh.
So you either have to pay for a data service or you have to be logged out.
Well, I guess, who knows what I'll do? Who knows what people do?
I'm just gonna have to look at the futures.
Yeah.
Threw me to an Apple chart. It's like the craziest damn thing. It's like totally, I don't want to use the R word. Are you guys taking this off? Oh, yeah. Oh, we have to move down.
No, just the green stuff.
Oh, the green stuff. Yeah, you can take the green stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so data problems on the S&P. Look at Lyft. Look at Lyft. I'm loving this. You've been watching my videos, right?
Yeah,
You heard me talking about Lyft? I wanted to buy Lyft on a daily 9 at 45 or lower, but it reversed earlier.
Right.
But now it's reversing again. I have a red 2 going below a red 1, about to break to new lows. This shit is gonna tank.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be patient and wait. I'm gonna wait for an actual 9, and this one should come in lower than the other one was going to.
I would actually wait for a little bit of volume from buyers, like to not interest from buyers.
It'll come on the 9 or before that.
Yeah.
So right now I am looking for acceleration down in Lyft, and then I want to pick that sucker up in the vicinity of 40 or lower on a daily 9. And if the count breaks and it does it again, then I'll just keep waiting. I do want to buy Lyft stock. I don't think it's going to zero, but I want to make sure I buy it and not get caught in this stupidity. Because all of these people that bought here, they're gonna panic and sell any day now. And
that's like a round top scallop,
yeah,
cup and handle kind of thing, right?
So right here was a beautiful short and a red 2 going lower than a red 1. But right here, unfortunately, it wasn't as clean. But I think tomorrow this thing could tank. A lot is gonna depend on what the hell is going on with Amazon. And so
that can stop me for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if this involves earnings or not. Like I might have to go to Yahoo. Hold on a second, guys. Yahoo Finance, Amazon. Oh, I misspelled Yahoo. That's funny. All right, let me see. Wow, Amazon is not moving after hours. That is amazing. That almost never happens. So Amazon is almost flat. It's plus 11 after hours. They reported earnings today. I'm pretty sure they did, unless they decided to skip it. Where's the news?
That one?
But I don't see earnings. Amazon beats optimistic profit expectations for Q1. Amazon surpasses first quarter earnings expectations. Right. So Amazon beat earnings, but here's the problem. Amazon was so extended to the upside. And like I told you guys, a daily 9 was coming, and you were already on a weekly 9. It was time to take your profit in Amazon before earnings. And I think Amazon is going to pull back.
That thing might develop into a shooting star. And
Yep, you still got one more day.
Yeah.
So Amazon is not pumping all that much. They're setting up for our chat. So Google, let's see how Google did. We go back to daily. So I'm not sure if this candle is factoring after market. I don't think it is. Here's Google. And Google is on a 9 today. And Google has also reported. And I have no idea how they did. So let's see. Google is down 45 cents. Again, Google didn't move it after hours trading. That is, again, unheard of. How did they do on earnings?
nothing.
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
Damn. I'm assuming they reported. They should have had earnings today. Oh, no. They didn't report yet. They're reporting next week. My bad, guys. But it's not even out of Google. It's on a 9. They're reporting that. They're usually on the same day as Amazon. But I'm not trading earnings this season because I'm too busy. Netflix. Yeah, guys. It's be careful with the stocks right now. Facebook beat.
Whoa.
Facebook beat, but it's going down. It might close the gap. So, but yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah,
Very
that's a nice
interesting.
gap.
All right, guys, I have to get going. Bitcoin is holding in there, but everything is bearish across the board. This was the bubble,
Bull trap.
this was the bull trap I've been talking about. Let's see how low it goes. And good luck trading out there, guys. I'm going to stop the video, stop the screen share. I'm going to show you. I'm about to speak on that stage right there, blockchain stage. Say hi to David. This is our talent land, and this is the back room. It's not the main stage. It's the back room. You saw me on the backstage last time. All right, guys, time to call it a day. And I may not see you tomorrow because I'm traveling to Mexico City, but maybe I'll do my best. Maybe from the airport. We'll see. It's kind of hectic. Later, guys. I'll have a tequila for you all. Bye.